This is a week in my life after being in a slump. So let's start Monday. So I just did my usual morning routine, and I find that just sticking with my regular routines really helps me just feel good. And good morning, welcome to this week in my life vlog where basically I'm going to show you a week in my life as someone who is, well, not newly unemployed because I still have a second job, but I used to work as at a law firm and a paralegal, but because of restructuring and budget cuts, they had to let me go. So I am on this whole journey again of finding a job. It was just my 23rd birthday over the weekend, so it just felt like a really good time to have a fresh start. Starting my morning routine a little bit late because it is a public holiday and I allowed myself to sleep in, and today all I have planned is to actually simply catch up on my study. If you do not already follow me, this is my Instagram, this is my TikTok, and I also have a blog called lawandboy.com where I talk about all things personal development. So I definitely suggest that you would check it out just for easy reads on growing yourself as well. So I just proceeded with the rest of my morning routine. So I did my reading, I did my journaling, and of course I made my bed, and then I just braided my hair because I decided to go for my workout, so it's just, you know, fresh air. And then I had a little bit of a light breakfast, and even though I'm gonna stay at home all day, I still got ready because it helps me feel super productive. So I just did a couple of hours of studying. So I caught up on all the studying that I need to get done, and it is 3:36. It's like 3:36, and I thought I'd just treat myself. So honestly, I was actually just craving like a hot dog, so I decided just to drive to a place that I know would just sell hot dogs on this spot, and this is me looking cute. So I ended up going to like this spot. Like, I hardly go here, but I should go here more because the hot dog is really good. I woke up from a nap, so it's fine. Couple holiday. So I finally got some more energy to do some more studying, so I just did all my catch-up work, and then I took a break by taking a walk outside, and I was craving something spicy, so I ended up getting these spicy noodles. And yeah, like, I love spicy and hate it at the same time. Once I was done with that, then I proceeded to do more study work. So it's already 11 p.m. I just finished the studying and all the assessments that I needed, and now I'm kickstarting my night routine. These are the steps to my night routine. I even have a previous video where I show a little bit of the steps that I do. I'm just removing all my makeup, and then I am gonna hop in the shower just for a quick body wash. The night shower is really the shower that I do, you know, just to clean up, and the shower that I took this morning is mainly just my freshen up shower because I work out in the morning, so that's what we got on there. And basically what I like to do is put in some overnight hair treatment because that makes my hair, once I squeeze some out of this bottle. So I just proceed with doing the rest of my night routine like in these steps here, and that was the end to a very long day. So it is now Tuesday, and I started off my morning by doing my content related work, and then I did my morning walk, and it was raining, and that's why I had the hoodie on. And once I got back, I got dressed up all cute because it was time for me to go to campus. So I ended up driving to campus, and I got there early. My class isn't until later, but the reason why I got there early is because of the parking situation. I felt like something, like a little bit of a treat, so I ended up getting coffee and a toasty, which smelled and tasted really, really good. It was a pretty good little treat and a little snack, especially with all the studying that I needed. Today, I'm hoping that no one might walk in here. But today, I have all these things done. I am going to be on campus all day. Today is going to be quite a long day, so since I don't have a job anymore, like I don't have to head off to a job, I'm just going to be staying on campus. I'm going to be doing my studying here, and then of course do my job hunting as well. So I then made my way to my class, and class was about an hour long, and once class finished, I headed straight to the library and did some more studying. Then I headed to a cafe because it was time for me to grab some lunch, and I got it and I had it outside. Then I headed to another spot on campus and did some of my job hunting. And once I was done with that, it was time for me to head to the workshop I'm facilitating, but not before getting some gas because I was low. And then this is me setting up the workshop. So I take care of the setting up and the packing up things of the workshop, and because it was raining, it did ruin my hair, it did ruin my makeup, and I did sweat a little bit because it is really extremely tiring. So this is me just touching up as much as I can so I can feel at least a bit more presentable. And then eventually it was time to do the workshop. So the next thing that I have is a Bible study to go to. I am finally home after a long day, and I had just changed into pajamas, and what I'm gonna do is just I'm gonna FaceTime my family while I do some job hunting. So let's do this. So yeah, while I do all that, I'm eating the birthday cake that I made for myself on my bed, and yeah, I ultimately decided to do that. Happy Wednesday. I am starting off today being at home. I am going to start off this time with my job hunting, and then after I have lunch, then that's when I'm going to go on campus and do my studying at the library before my classes, and then I have church. So we'll start off pretty chill, and then it will get pretty busy towards the end of it. So I just proceeded with my job hunting, which is basically a mix of looking at job listings, updating my resume, applying for jobs, and then I decided to take a little walk break because having fresh air helps. And then I have this leftover pasta for my lunch. I'm feeling a little bit overwhelmed, like I'm just feeling so overwhelmed, like I can just literally feel it in my heart how overwhelmed I feel. So I decided that I'm just gonna take a little bit of a break and do some like admin stuff. So I like to run some errands for the house and clear my mind a bit, and then I'll try to go back into studying. So I ended up going for a drive. Like I had no idea where I was gonna go, but you know, I like going for a drive anyway. I ended up going to McDonald's and I just grabbed a simple little snack because I have realized, by the way, a hot tip is to have a list of things that boost your mood. Basically having a list of mood boosters and a list of mood drainers, or whatever you want to call it. Because when you're in a low mood, or when you're feeling stressed, when you're feeling overwhelmed and you're feeling anxious, you can just do some of the things in your mood booster list. And one of the things in my mood booster list is getting a snack, getting a treat. Now I feel like I'm in a better mood now and I'm feeling less overwhelmed. Sometimes your schedule might get delayed, but it's worth taking an extra 5, 10, 20, or even 30 minutes just to reset and just get back into it again, rather than forcing yourself into it and then feeling more, and then have your work quality or your study quality be affected. You might as well just deal with it right then and there. Take extra time. I'm supposed to be studying right now before classes. I was just feeling overwhelmed. I was just feeling really stressed. I got from school. So I feel like I'm in such a better mood now that I'm back at home. So I have my iced coffee. To be honest, this is like my favorite mood, my favorite mood booster. So now I'll get started with studying. So yeah, I feel so much more motivated to study now. I have some assessments that I need to do, lectures to catch up on, all those stuff. So I felt the need to go check my class discussion board, and I found out that my class for 4:30 is not happening. It's canceled. So luckily I checked that before I went to campus. I do need to do something in the mall, so I think I'm gonna go to the mall. Let's go to the mall. So I made my way to the mall, and I was looking forward to this because this is kind of like another form of like stress reliever. It's just going in the shop and roaming around, and unfortunately I didn't find what I looked for, and this is me looking cute. So I got to campus and I realized that my class is canceled. So 2 of my classes are canceled. I went back to my car. So I ended up just doing some work for the class that got canceled, and that was pretty much the thing that I did before church, and that was my Wednesday. It is now Thursday and my mornings was pretty much the same. The only thing I really did is that I went to campus and I first went to the library because I got to campus a little early before class. I did some catch-up studying, and this is a little sneaky mirror selfie. And then I went to my class, which was about an hour long, and once that was done, I headed straight towards my car because I had somewhere to go. And hello, we are just in the car. I was kind of contemplating whether I should just go home before I go to my job interview, but then I'm like, okay, maybe there's no point in going home, but I'm just doing one thing at a time. I am kind of hungry, so I have some of my leftover fried rice that I'm gonna eat. After I finished with my lunch, I made my way to the job interview venue. Okay, I'm feeling very, I don't know how to describe it, but like I'm literally in the same, like I ended up parking in the parking lot that I would always park in when I worked at the law firm. Like this was like the go-to parking spot. So driving back here is kind of making me feel a little bit sad because like I'm parking here, but I'm not parking to go back to the law firm I worked at. I'm parking here for a job interview for a different law firm. So I have like about an hour and a half until I have to go to the interview, and I just wanted to be here anyway because like I just wanted to know where it is and just relax so I don't have to rush. So because I'm here, I'm close by, I don't have to rush or anything like that. I'm just gonna get some other tasks done. Like I need to do some workshop work for the workshop that I facilitate. So if you saw on Tuesday how I facilitated a workshop, I need to do some work on that. So I might just do it in my car. Like I have been totally vibing with doing my car, just like yesterday. Like I'm totally vibing with being in my car. So I did the modules that I needed to do when I did more job hunting work, even though I was doing it for a job interview, because you know you can't just put your eggs in one basket. Then I made my way to the law firm where I was having my interview at, and this is a sneaky mirror selfie. And I basically, yeah, I had the interview. I kind of feel like the law firm wasn't a fit for me, so it's fine if I don't get it. Once I got home, I had a little snack, and then I decided to do some thrift shopping because, you know, it's a little bit of a stress reliever, and then I watched some YouTube videos when I got home. It is now Friday. My morning was pretty much the same morning routine. I just did job hunting after that. I'm literally so upset with the new jeans that I just bought, that I'm wearing it. Like I have never been a jeans person. I'm so obsessed with these that even though today is a full working from home day, I am wearing jeans. I have this stuff that I need to do. Then I might go out once to run an errand. So besides the job hunting, I had lots of studying to do. I had some assessments. I had assessments that we do over the next few days. And then I took a quick lunch break. I had some leftovers, and then I proceeded to just do some studying again. So yeah, I like using this technique to break down my study sessions. I have some errands that I need to run, so it'll be a good kind of little break to get out of the house, and then I will just get started on what I need to get started. So again, I'm going to the mall, and this time I went to Kmart because there's like a few things that I wanted to get. And on the way home, I got a Slurpee because I was just feeling like a Slurpee, and I had that Slurpee while I was doing the remainder of my studying. And that's pretty much what I did for the whole day. So thank you for watching this week in my life vlog, and I'll see you in the next one.